Tarots. Welcome to Tarot Physics, your space for cosmic insight and transformative tarot readings. We're going to focus on Pisces placements, 12th house placements, as well as Neptune placements for the month of July, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. You know, of course, I'm going to use the spread deck. It creates the spread for you, as well as the Ocean Tarot deck. You can purchase that deck on Amazon, okay? Let's just kind of get into it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see, make sure you're checking your chart to see exactly where you have Pisces placements at. All right. All right, main obstacle. Okay. And you know what's so crazy? It took so much energy to get to Pisces for some reason. So, wow, look at that. Maybe. Let's see what's going on. Pisces energy. What does Pisces need to know? See, you're here. I really don't want, I hate when it comes out like that, but we'll take it. And we have fertility here. Bottom of the deck, we have passion and need here. Okay. Let's just see this one. Clarify main obstacle. Evil eye, wow, okay. Well, that's self-explanatory. Clarify friends. Let go of control. Clarify romantic connection. Green flag. Clarify fertility. Engagement in reverse, but let me double check it. It's still coming out in reverse. All right. Bottom of the deck, sun. Passion at the bottom of the deck. Split the deck, we have no, need, and lovebirds. So something about something, something about a need or feeling like something is needed may be a no. Okay? But let's kind of get into, let's see exactly what this is about, what this is pertaining to. I want to see something. Why is evil eye here the main obstacle? Show me. We have winter and we have spring. So something closed out. Something came full circle. Because if we want to look at this from an astrology standpoint, spring is the beginning. That's when the lunar cycle begins. The new lunar cycle begins in Aries season, okay? Summer isn't until June. Winter is at the end of December, beginning of January. And it feels like you're cutting the cord to something, okay? You've gone cold on something or someone, okay? A cycle has closed, literally. Clarify. Yeah, we have fire sign and we have abundance here. And this has everything to do with maybe the actions you're taking towards something you're trying to grow, because we have fertility here. Something isn't coming together because the cycle has closed out. Something is done. Yeah, no. Long distance. This could be because there has been distance in a connection, okay? And it seems like it was something possibly something that could have worked out, okay? Or there's probably just a connection that's being, I'm gonna be honest, what I just got is like something could also be being blocked here as well, because there's a connection that seems more of a better fit, okay? But it also looks like with friends here being clarified by let go of control. I feel like someone is releasing something because of a group of individuals, okay? Because distance could definitely be an issue, and we have distraction, and we have overprotective, and we have signs, okay? Somebody could be at a distance. It's just something about either this could be physical distance, emotional distance. There's distance here that caused something to kind of go off course, okay? Let me clarify something here, though. Clarify winter and spring. Yeah, judgment is being called. 4 of Wands and judgment here. Aries, heavy Aries energy here. Mars energy here as well. I'm sorry, judgment is Pluto energy. So there's a transformation here shifting when it pertains to a group of individual or a community. of people. It's like almost like somebody is closing out something. Yeah, there could have been some type of deception here. 7 of Swords here to the High Priestess here, like something hidden here, something hidden behind the scenes about a group of individuals or a community here, something about a connection. Ace of Cups here, or a new beginning. 5 of Swords, wanting to do something to win at all costs. Okay, I forgot to turn my light on, I'm sorry y'all. Yeah, Empress, something to do with the Empress, the divine feminine, Venus. You have Pisces Venus here. Okay, yeah, 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody was very protective or overprotective, or they're protective of a feminine energy. Okay, but with fake friends, when I split the deck here, and true friend, inner child, there's something about a connection that's intimidating to a group of individuals. Okay, someone feels and there's also an energy of a group of people, a community of people, especially with that 4 of Wands, that may not be willing to disassociate or attach, like detach from an Empress energy, a woman that holds pure fertility. Okay, there could have this. Now this could be spiritual. All right, let's look at this from a spiritual level. Let's not look at it from the physical. You can take what take what you need on the physical plane, but this is definitely coming up spiritual. What it is really giving is a group of individuals feeling like an Empress is theirs, like the energy. There is an entitlement here. They're feeling like, yeah, they're obsessive over this Capricorn energy. They feel like this is theirs. They're possessive over this. But this is a group of controlling individuals. Okay, the Devil here. All right, with the 5 of Cups here coming out, and the 8 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, and the Magician. This is almost like trying to manage or orchestrate a connection because somebody is possessive and controlling over this person. Literally. And with fake friend and true friend, it feels like the people surrounding this it's almost like they're trying to block someone from coming and uniting with someone that would actually be good for them. But it has everything to do with some type of control here. Okay, somebody is going to be forced to let go of control. But let's just see. Clarify let go of control. We have Fall. Yeah, because something is not coming together. Something is not coming together, and it has something to do with travel, distance, and unconditional love. Somebody is at a distance from the person that they're meant to be with, but there's also things happening behind the scenes that are causing this, like something from coming together, if that makes sense. It's like, what I'm getting here is there could be a possibility for a connection to come together, but it has been blocked because of the people surrounding it. Evil eye. People are jealous and envious of an Empress energy who's growing here, where it's like they don't want this. They've been taking their opportunity for new love, for new beginnings. They've been trying to basically strategize and outwit almost, to keep love from coming in for someone. It's like someone trying to reap a harvest, but it can never come in full because someone is too controlling, the people that someone is around. And it's almost like with time here and distractions here, with career, free spirit, scam, and decisions, it also could be a career factor here where somebody is just overly focused on something different in their life. But I'm gonna look into this. Clarify Fall in the reverse. We have Scam, yes, at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is also fearful of something not coming together. Clarify Fall in reverse and Scam. Yeah, look, control and liar and moving. Somebody has been trying to control somebody's movement. Which way they go, how they go. Yeah, watching them, introspection. It's okay to go within yourself to find the answers you need here with Leap, new beginnings, tired, flag, reconciliation. Somebody's also fearful of something coming together. That's what I'm saying. Somebody has to get from outside a group of individuals if they want a chance at a real connection. Green flag. Okay, there could be King of Swords and Aquarius energy here involved here, causing this energy with Five of Pentacles here behind the scenes, almost like coming from a lack mentality. Someone thinks it's very cold how this person comes off. Clarify, fall in reverse, scam, control. The reason something hasn't been coming into fruition is because of the people around them. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Cups, bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody would have to walk away from a structure or a people in order to obtain a connection, okay? But I'm gonna be honest, they want someone grounded, Queen of Pentacles, but they don't want her to be free. This is definitely spiritual, okay? This is very, it's very bird in the cage energy. Yeah, and the thing is, whoever this is, Mars energy, you have Mars Pisces here, or this person can, Three of Cups here. This is a group of people, Ten of Wands, that are burdened by it's like they can't, okay, I got it. And I'm taking it slow because I'm trying to be really intentional with this because of the way the energy is coming off. It seems more spiritual than anything. Some people do know, especially that King of Swords. King of Wands. Somebody has a ward up. Either you need one or somebody has one up to protect their energy or to blind someone. Let me see. Yeah, introspection. So they can, hold on. I need a deck. Why did I just say King of Wands? Show me this energy, this masculine energy, this King of Wands. We have House, we have Real Love, we have Voodoo, Concern, bottom of the deck, Earth Angel, split the deck, Jezebel, Divine Masculine, Poverty, and Divination. Somebody has a ward up. They're trying to, either someone needs it, okay? Either someone needs a ward, okay? Because look, Earth Angel, we have abandonment, we have Ice Queen, and we have bondage here with High Honor. So it almost feels like somebody is being protected here, all right? Or has been protected. Because you're ascending. So somebody can't really come into your energy. So you may have an actual, somebody's ward is working, but, you know, it doesn't matter what side you're on in the spiritual realm. Anybody can put a ward over themselves, but it looks like a ward was created to keep something blinded. Now, what I'm saying this to say is that even with Voodoo and Concern here, the energy that this person may have been projecting out, this seems very systematic, 1313 on the clock. Okay, this seems very, very Masonic. Okay, it does. I know it. I just split the deck and this is what came out underneath it, false. Okay, with Divination. This is very group-like, group think. Okay, but this is why somebody is trying to either come against the connection. It's like the Tower is the fact that there's still a softness, a love here. That Page of Cups. That's why something is still moving. It's like almost like somebody can't release this Empress, and someone behind the scenes knows this. That's where that evil eye is coming, and they know that there's some type of new beginning here, leaping new beginning here coming in, and that is what's fearful. Yeah, this could be an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's clarify green flag. We have addiction, indulging in things. We have conflict. It just fell on the ground in the struggle. I pick up cards that just flipped in the reverse. Upright, I mean. Mask off, split the deck, leap, focus, planning. Somebody may also be trying to take the edge off of their feelings, their emotions here. We have no games, overprotective, and prayer here. Bottom of the deck, moving. Summer, split the deck. It's almost like somebody is battling themselves or battling something internally here. Theft, family, true friend, habit, sleep. I'm gonna be honest, the way this comes off is almost like there's someone here split between choosing their family, a group of individuals, a community, between them in a real connection. Okay? It's almost like, yeah, 3 of Cups to 2 of Cups. It's like a community dynamic against this Empress here. Yep, 2 of Swords, 6 of Cups. This could be something from your past, childhood. You have 2 of Swords, 6 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and the Chariot, Cancer energy here with the 2 of Cups here. The connection seems to be coming together. Strength. Somebody's been trying to hold themselves back, 6 of Swords, and just move forward. But I don't think somebody is over this. Yeah, they've been listening to someone, Hierophant and a King of Wands. Somebody's been basing something off of action, but it's also because of a system that has been set up. Someone is fighting themselves. They've also, oh wow, it's almost like somebody has plummeted to rock bottom almost, especially with that addictions card and conflict here. This is a self-sabotaging energy, a self-defeating energy, because this person is not following their true path. They may be seeing that now, but they're also trapped. 8 of Swords energy after the Sun here with the 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. This person is needing to or starting to realize that they need to detach from this system that has been set up if they want a real connection, if they want to be free. But the problem is with Strength and King of Swords here, 5 of Cups, and the Devil here, Hangman, this person is bound to this system. They feel bound, or they're literally bound. Yeah. There's something here that ended here. Somebody could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Leo here. Heavy Leo energy here. Sun Scorpio, Sun Leo. But somebody's definitely Sun Gemini is out here. They're definitely feeling it right now. But they're still they still want love, like Temperance. They feel like this person is having a hard time. Yeah, true friend, because they know who this person is to them. But this Empress, who she is and what she desires, with that engagement coming out in the struggle, clarifying fertility, this is not someone that is going to be moved by this. This person, this King of Wands energy, is battling himself. He's battling between his lower self and his higher self right now. Okay, and he's actually doing this within a structure, within a system, with that Hierophant there. Something was put in place. This person with intimacy here, illness, yes, and communication. Bottom of the deck, clingy here, gossip here, delusional, and travel here. Somebody is not over something either. Like, they're not over something, I feel like. Yeah, they're a choice or a decision that was made. Somebody's been literally sick based off a decision or a choice they made. Yep, 3 of Swords. Wow. Gemini energy, 9 of Pentacles. This Empress is standing alone, or this feminine energy who is viewed as the Empress in high regard by this King of Wands, is this person, 3 of Wands. They feel like something could come in the future. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands here, and the Star, like some type of healing here in the future. King of Pentacles to the Hangman. But the thing here is this person can't, somebody is still in almost like in depression almost here. Yeah, they still feel 5 of Pentacles in scarcity here. Feel 4 of Cups, feeling like it's a missed opportunity, or that you don't want. They feel like it's over. Death. Scorpio energy here. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, somebody feels like they missed an opportunity here. This was a wish fulfillment. Sagittarius at the bottom. You got Mars out here. Somebody have a Mars, Pisces, Venus, Pisces. We have Sun, Pisces out here. Yeah. Somebody is struggling. They're going through some type of ending or change. Queen, it's so crazy because the Ten of Cups in reverse landed on the Empress here. This person feels like they're not going to be able to obtain, or they're going to get their wish here. They don't feel like they will. No. And they feel a lot about it. King of Cups here. They feel a lot about it, but they just don't know. Seven of Cups. They don't know. And he's trying to maintain himself, contain his emotions. Yeah. But something, once again, Page of Wands is still there. Wow, look, yeah, look, Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles. There's still a desire. Four of Pentacles sticking out. There's still a desire. Ten of Wands to come together to have this. This person isn't over it, but they're going to have to get out of, they're going to have to unbind themselves to this system, because the system is not good for this Empress. This Empress is moving forward. Someone is upset at this Empress because they feel left out, but this person made the wrong choice. Lovers to the Three of Swords. So they probably broke their own heart by choosing a third party. Let's be real. That's what it looks like. They chose someone else. And by the time they found out that this was the Empress, it probably was too late. I'm just saying, because this looks like a straight missed opportunity and this Empress went to go flourish. The problem here is, this is about the Empress. This is about you moving forward, but it's also letting you know that the reason why there has been obstacles and things in the way between you and your connection, or you and your path, is because you have people, a community of people, a group of people who are in groupthink, who abide by a different system than the actual divine feminine, is sending her negative energy, because it's almost like, it's so, oh my God, I want to say systematic. I don't even know if that's a word. Okay, let's look into I'm about to say, I don't know. Oh, Mercury, what in the world? 12th house. We're July. So this is going to be, we're just going to be looking and see what's being highlighted for you behind the scenes, what's going on that you do not know. Okay, beneath the surface, you know, or also inwardly. So things that may be kind of happening, you know, in your own inner world, in your mind. Okay, depending on where, what sign rules your 12th house. That may be actually important here, but let's kind of see what, you know, what's being highlighted behind the scenes for the month of July for 12th house. What I need to know, what I want to know. Ooh. Advice. What's going on with the 12th house? Reflect. A friend's opinion is at the bottom of the deck. Split the deck is surprise. Oh, Lordy. So let's kind of see what's going on here. I'm probably going to use the Kipperish deck, because let's just uncover it. Let's see what's happening behind the scenes. See what this has to do with. Show me what I need to know. Show me what I need to know. Yeah, it's crazy. I said Mercury, y'all, before, and here it is. Communication. So communication could be coming in, or there's just communication running rampant right now. Clarify what I want to know. What I mean by that is mental, okay? Intuitively, signs, okay? 23:23 on the clock. Clarify what I want to know. We have third house, more communication. Wow. Mercury is Mercurying, if that's even a phrase. Gemini at the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. Okay, your 12th house could be Gemini. Your third house could be Gemini. Your Mercury could be Gemini. Split the deck. Fourth house here as well. It's Taurus as well here. So your Taurus could be your fourth house. Gemini could be your fourth house. Or your Mercury could be in your fourth house. Let's kind of see. Clarify advice. Sun. There's gonna, okay. You may be guided here. Some of you may be dealing with the fact of, do I express myself, communicate? What do I do in a particular situation? Okay, Virgo, Alchemist, more Mercury energy. That's crazy with Chiron here. So there's something about you speaking or needing to speak that is going to be healing for you. Okay, yeah, 12th house. Wow. Okay, and it's so crazy. And look, Saturn, wisdom. I feel like you're learning, a lesson has been learned, or you're seeing something more clearly, because advice here with Sun here, this is living in your truth almost, in a sense, or really putting something out there. But I'm going to clarify. We're going to get the little Kipperish deck to kind of see what that's about. We have conjunction. Okay, I think it's going in reverse. Yes, it keeps going in the reverse. On this card, conjunction says empowerment. Okay, and I think I just said that. I feel like you need, in square challenge here, friends' opinion, split the deck, Aries, surprise. You may be pleasantly surprised by either you putting like your own communication, your own voice, your own speaking your truth, or someone else doing it. You may be surprised by that. Yeah, semi-sextile with Sagittarius. Your Sagittarius, you have a Sagittarius 4th house, 12th house, or 3rd house out here. Saturn could be in your 12th house. Yeah, 5th house could be Sagittarius or Gemini, like we saw earlier, or Taurus. But it feels like you're being advised here to bring balance to a situation that has been beneath the surface. So many people may not necessarily know what this is. Okay, yeah, your voice, what you need to know. You need to share your voice. You need to be the person that you are and continue to move forward. Okay, some of you may have been holding yourself back. Okay, you may have been fearful, scared. Okay, maybe you needed to regain confidence here. Okay, maybe you needed to get empowered. This is something empowered. Maybe it's a situation of where, and this is something, this makes perfect sense why this is coming up in 12th house, because people may have not known. Okay, we saw Virgo, you have Virgo 12th house. People may have not known that you've been having difficulty with really expressing yourself, or you have difficulty with putting yourself out there. There may be a fear there, not feeling confident, not feeling, like you'll be received well, that type of thing. And it could have something to do with things that may have ended before or didn't go the way that you desired. Okay, now what I want to know, okay, 3rd house energy here, that's still kind of that communication, but this is all about, okay, Mercury is how you communicate, right? The house is actually like the container. You know what I'm saying? It's similar, but it's not, in a sense, should I say, because, like, for instance, if we look at 12th house, that is just basically, we're looking at 12th house, right? So we're looking at what 12th house involves for you. What have you been dealing with behind the surface? What is going to come up that involves the 12th house and what pertains to that? The 12th house is all about things that are underneath, is hidden, things that are illusion, things of that nature, that heavy energy. But Neptune really is more so, how do you, like, the planet is how to, whereas, it's kind of like, think of it like vocabulary, like go is a word, but what is the definition? Mercury would be the definition of 3rd house, if that makes sense. I don't know how to really explain it or break it down or whatever, but it's pretty much, the planet is how do, okay? It's how, pretty much. Whereas 12th is what. You see what I'm saying? It's like what it is, what isn't it, that type of thing, okay? And it feels like with 3rd house, what you want to know is, how are things, are things going to shift here? Are things going to change with, especially high honor here, really more so how you communicate, in a sense. I don't want to say how you communicate, but being that Mercury here is with 3rd house, this is also communication, like where things are going to shift. There may be a huge shift that happens that kind of gets you to sit more so, or utilize, or something is transitioning when it pertains to this. And this could have something to do with a divine masculine here and a twin flame connection and priestess here. So something hidden. It feels like, and see, my voice is cracking. It just feels like when it pertains to someone, there's been illusions here. Okay, something that has, it feels like there's been something, a veil over a connection, or some feelings or something to that effect. And it's been affecting pretty much, it's almost like someone's, I almost feel like someone's communication skills, or how their third house has a lot to how somebody has been communicated, has been affected. It's so weird. Somebody's sun could actually be in their third house. So who you are as a person comes very expressive. Like, you express who you are. Like, people can see who you are. It's like, it's just very, you've been holding yourself back. And I feel like there's a masculine that may have been holding themselves back as well. And I think that is a triggering thing. This could have something to do with work or something you're working on. But there's also with intuitive here, abandonment and manipulation here, and thoughts. There has been things going on underneath the surface. It's almost, we might as well be looking at almost like eight. It's so weird the way it's coming off. This is a full... This is like something has been creating a block with communication and how someone feels, how they may express that, what that looks like to them, how they come. Some people are not good at communicating. Okay, but this is more so you really taking a stand for yourself that may trigger someone else. Okay. Or it's going to reveal something. It's going to reveal something. It's going to show someone that there was manipulation surrounding it. Okay. I really feel like whatever you've been going through behind the scenes, I feel like that is what's going to be kind of exposed, or you need to put it out there. Either it could be, and it seems the way it happens is through social media, communication, over the phone, through a text, whatever the case may be. But what does this have to do with this? This is letting you know that if you've had, it's almost like, let me see something. Yeah, having faith and trust in yourself, especially with ritual here and achievement here, thoughts, you things have been revealed for you. And you've been going through something to where it's been kind of driving you a little whoop-de-whoop, because people may have not understood what you've been dealing with behind the scenes. They may have not understood that you've been manipulated in ways. Someone has just been mute. They've been silent. They haven't been expressing themselves. They haven't been talking. They haven't putting themselves out there. They've been holding themselves back here while a door is wide open for them. But I think that's changing now. Yeah, courthouse. I look at that as judgment. I feel like that's changing. Pluto energy. It's changing now because someone is no longer, they don't care anymore. Yeah, with thief. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like somebody has been trying to take someone's voice. This could be vocal. This could be communicate, especially if your purpose lies heavily on your throat chakra. Okay? If you are someone who is to speak to the masses, a lot of times, if you are if you're a writer, if you're somebody that you're a writer, you express yourself through a song, through poetry, through just like even if you're like something like this, I need my voice for this. You see what I'm saying? I need my voice to talk, to speak, to reveal, to show. You see what I'm saying? So it's like how it seems like somebody's way to communicate and express themselves, especially with that third house there, I feel like it has been blocked. Someone just has been blocked. They haven't felt confident enough to really put themselves on the forefront or to express themselves as confidently as they should. Clarify conjunction in reverse. Yeah, lust. This may be also, and it does give feelings too, y'all. I will say that. Yeah, lust, evil eye, priest at the bottom of the deck, chakras. I think someone's throat chakra has been getting attacked. It's like attacking so they won't talk, so they won't express themselves. Somebody's been put on mute. Somebody has been almost like spiritually attacked here behind the scenes. Yeah, opposition to keep them from, with ancestors here, with Ice King, and endings here, Ice Queen here. Somebody has been spiritually attacked either by someone's ancestors, or it's almost like, could be an older woman here, manifestation, karmic feminine, and rich guy here, enamor here, to keep something or someone at bay. This is an older woman here. This is a part of it could be a system as well here. What did I say? Either your family or someone else's. But somebody, this masculine has been spiritually, their chakra points have been attacked here. Yep, to block a soulmate connection here. But with ancestors here, mature woman, manifestation, and karmic feminine here. Show me this mature woman's energy. Hello, you may know her. She may message you. She could be blocking, blocking something, to block something new, child here, or a child could be involved here. We have false here, courthouse, and voodoo. Somebody, there's been an older woman behind the scenes attacking your throat chakra, but this person is suffering, or they will be soon. Yep, something's going on with their health. This is somebody that reached out to you. This could have been recently here. Yeah, this person sees you as a competition here. They also could be jealous of a connection here. Yep, love offer. Look, and abuse here. This is coming, some of you, this is coming from a family system. Some of you, this is coming from another masculine. Others of you, this is definitely someone creating a third party or wanting to keep someone in the middle of a relationship, to block it. Yeah, but exactly. Judgment is being called this month here, especially when it pertains to a community of individuals, a masculine energy. If this was done here, yep, to control something or to control an earth angel, exactly. Yep, somebody's been obsessed with this. This is multiple people though, y'all. This is not just one person. This is multiple people. That's been the challenge here. First house. This is you need to kind of step up to the plate as well. For yourself. Be yourself. There's something, yeah, somebody could have first house Aries. Or something about, or ninth house Aries. Saturn Aries. Neptune Aries. Scorpio Jupiter. Somebody Scorpio has a Scorpio 12th house here. But it's almost like there's multiple systems here trying to block something from coming together. Some of you has been opposition from the family. Some of you, this has been an older woman being a hater, a Jezebel spirit here, trying to outdo someone. Yeah, you got rich guy, real love, thief. Yeah, dealing with the wrong masculine. But now it's changing. I really feel like if some of you, this is more personal for you. Others of you, your person has also been going through the same thing as you. If they are somebody who heavily depends on their throat chakra to fulfill their purpose, this has been, even talking right now, trying to talk, I can barely get the words out. I'm struggling to even make it clear, and I hope it makes sense. I really hope it makes sense, but there's something here attacking someone's throat chakra. We have source here. We have healing needed. Law of attraction at the bottom of the deck. Protection. Okay, somebody needs in harvest time. So it's time for you to step it up. Yeah, but we've already talked about this. You're being guided by source. Yeah, and we have forgive here. Pride and ego, pregnancy, deception, healthy eating, and past tests, and divine timing. So whatever you went through, you've already made it to the other side, but what they're showing you is the obstacle. Some of you, this was family dynamics. Some of you, this was an older woman here, okay, that has gotten in the way. Jealousy and envy here with the evil eye here. Lust has been the main factor. You've had haters here with opposition here. This is why your confidence was depleted, because you had all this negative energy wanting you to feel like you weren't being seen. Wow, so whoever you are, you've been dealing with something heavy behind the scenes. Yep, but you're clearing it out. Sage that shit. And evil eye. Yeah, you've been dealing with heavy evil eye. People sitting in their pride. This could be happening right now during the summer. Sitting in their pride and ego here. Some of you need a spiritual bath as well here. But a lot of you have been dealing with heavy evil eye. Someone is jealous, envious of your growth here. Third party at the bottom of the deck. Vacation, cut cord, engagement, and karmic. A straight hater. A straight hater. They see your growth. Something, but it looks like you've gone cold on this person. Yeah, pregnancy and meditation here. Some of you need to cleanse also your chakras and or your fertility. Something about your fertility has been blocked, but I don't think it's blocked anymore. Yeah, law of attraction. Your attraction has been blocked. Something has been blocking or trying to interfere with the way things come to you. Your fertility. But we saw that earlier. Yeah, they've been watching here, spying in dark entities. There you go. Fifth dimension and the spiritual realm. I tell you, this seems very highly spiritual reading for Pisces and 12th house and Neptune. Yep, loose lips, talking too much, talking to the wrong person. Somebody's been trying to keep things on ice for you because they see what's coming in, but they can't anymore. It's a wrap. All right. You guys, let's look at Neptune energy for this month of July 2026. Okay? Let's look at Neptune energy for today. Somebody's calling my phone. I'm going to put it on silent. All right, so Neptune energy, let's look at how you need to trust your intuition. Okay, move with a little bit more spiritual discernment and navigate. Wow, okay. Navigate the unclear. Okay, present here. Let's see for Neptune, spiritual help. And family again. Bottom of the deck, considerations. All right. So remember, the planet is always the how, okay? How do you, how you need to, that type of thing. So let's see presently. All right, it did come up in the reverse, so that speaks a lot. We have Venus. This is about love, okay? This is about love and Saturn. You need to understand, yeah, your actions need to be based off of what people have shown you, your lessons that you were learned, and through discipline here with ascendant here, okay? So some of you are rising above. Like when I see Saturn, I always see things come back in full circle, but I also feel like it's from a lesson, of course. It's from a cycle, something that needed to happen in order to, there was some type of, there's more discipline and love that needs to happen during this time, okay? And I feel like it's, the reason why it's coming out presently here, or Venus is clarifying present, is because love is coming in. Okay, some of you are also being prepared, especially with that Saturn here. Mars coming out as well for Neptune energy lets me know, like, hey, like how you do things, the actions that you take are very important when it pertains to love right now. So it's the need to be careful, especially with that Saturn energy. But with ascendant here, it needs to make sense for your higher self. Okay, that's how I'm looking at it. Okay, that's what it deems, how it comes to me. Now when it pertains to spiritual, fifth house, your desires, what you want, love, romance, things of that nature, but it comes out with second house. So your Neptune could be in your fifth and or your second, well, I said and, fifth or your second house here. Okay, now fifth is all about your desires, passion, romance, fun, all that good stuff. Okay, but then you have second house. Spiritually, you need to be paying a little bit more attention when it pertains to what you want and how it affects what you're going to and how you obtain your wealth, your material world. So it looks like your desires have a lot, they have a lot to do with what you want, okay? But it looks like with conjunction at the bottom of the deck and Saturn, once again, structure, discipline, allowing things with trine here and Libra here. So you have a Libra Neptune, or you can have a Libra fifth or second house here as well here. But when it says spiritual, it's almost like your manifestations are coming in. So this looks like more so your manifestation. I'm sorry, guys. I said I ran out of storage. But anywho, but also what I was thinking as I was like trying to figure that out, that Venus, your relationships and your connections, okay? I said that Venus. With Libra coming out, if Libra, there's a need to not fall too much in la la land, okay? But there's also a need to be careful about, especially with Libra being about relationships and connections, you need to be careful about, especially if it's in your second house, your relationships and around you have some type of, they affect your money, your material wealth. So, and this is on a spiritual level, okay? So there's a need to, you can have an Aquarius 5th or 2nd house here, but there's something that you're building here where it's really important. I think you've already learned this lesson though. This is just reiterating, making sure you're making the right decisions here pertaining to your connections, okay? Now, when it pertains, if you have Aquarius 5th or 2nd house here, this is you needing to definitely break the mold, all right? So doing what you've been doing, yeah. When it pertains to your growth and how you're moving forward, it seems like whatever your growth comes from being innovative, from being very different than others, okay? Your forward movement, in a sense, literally your expansion. But it also comes independent of you. Some of you, love hasn't come in because how you obtain your wealth, it needs to be solely based off of you as an individual here, okay? It seems like you have to be grounded, all right? Let's see, help for Neptune. We have North Node, exactly. North Node could be the same sign as your Neptune. Some of you may have a Taurus North Node, Sagittarius is out here, Aquarius is out here. Your North Node could be in your 5th or your 2nd house. All right, this also lets me know help here. Help clarify North Node. But it goes back to what I said. Your desires and what you're working on right now, it looks like your main things right now is 5th in your 2nd house. There has been illusions casted over that. What you want, how you look at things, your material. It just seems like a fog has been over. I'm not saying that you wanted the wrong things. You may have wanted it with the wrong person or the wrong way, okay? Or it just wasn't the right. It was more so in your South Node. It was more so in your lower vibration. Whereas in order to move forward, you need to rise to the occasion, North Node. So in order to get past this, to move forward, to keep from, being blocked off, to keep things coming in, to keep those manifestations coming in, you have to sit in your North Node. You have to align yourself with your higher self. If you are not already trying to do that, there's different things you can do, but it takes work. I don't feel like you're in a shadow period. This is motivation more so than anything to, keep going. But this is how you stay on track, it looks like, from what I'm getting here. Yeah, exactly. Ascendant, who you are. How people, it's almost like first house is what people see. I'm not saying first house, but usually, okay, your ascendant is your first house usually, okay, duh. But the thing about it is, the thing about this, right? This goes hand in hand. So whoever you are, you have a big purpose, okay? Your Jupiter placement is probably somewhere major, 9th, 10th, 11th house, okay? That type of thing. It could even be in your first house, to be honest with you, your Jupiter. But because it's like you're on a stage, literally. Or you will be. People will see you. People are meant to see you. Clarify ascendant. I just want one. Yeah, Saturn. This is why you have to move. I really feel like what you show people and what people see, you're starting to handle that with more structure. You're starting to feed them less. Access is becoming limited. Yeah, Uranus. You're doing things possibly differently than you were before here with conjunction in Aries and that Uranus energy. You're not doing things how you were before. Yeah, Queen Cups, 6th house, Pisces. Look, Pisces came out. So you got Pisces, Neptune. conjunction and sun here. You're and semi-sextile. You're limiting what people get access to. And this is in love, but also connections and relationships in general, because it has everything to do with what you're trying to obtain. Because what you've been wanting, what you desire, your actual material wealth could have been, you know, really kind of, I would say, yeah, you have a Leo, or I can't talk. A Leo 5th or 2nd house, or a Leo Neptune. Taurus is coming out here. You have a Leo 3rd house as well here. But it almost feels like what was happening here, and I know this isn't saying like this is spiritually attacked, but what based off of what I'm seeing here in the cards, the indicators, the placements, the spread placement here, it lets me know that exactly new direction. You're like, you have to do things differently in order to excel when it pertains to your relationships, what you desire, how you make your money. Like certain people, the access has to be cut off here. That's what you're starting to see. Yeah, because with karmic here, smells like BS here, marriage, healing needed, sips tea, deception, and union. There has been, your connections and your romantic relationship has been blocking has been affecting spiritually how you obtain your wealth. Stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. Some of you, this is family. This is coming out again, but I feel like the veil has been lifted for someone here. If you've been, trapped. Some of you, this was unavoidable. I will say it was just unavoidable. It was something you had to go through. 3rd house is clarifying. Yeah, and I feel like this is what you're going to be speaking about, or it had an effect on on how you showed up, what you said, how you spoke. 3rd house, Capricorn here, square here. Yeah, the structure of something around a family dynamic was keeping something from coming together or blocking someone off. This is coming out again. But transformation, you can have Pluto in your 3rd house, literally. But with semi-sextile here, Gemini coming out as well, and 1st house here with Capricorn here, and 10th house. Yeah, it almost feels like evil eye coming out again, flaming hot because of who you are, 5th dimension, and regret. There's a family dynamic here that really affected the connection really, really bad. It's coming out again. It came out in 12th house energy. Some of you may have been battling this behind the scenes and nobody knew, okay? But others of you, you're being called to lift some type of veil, to lift the confusion away from you and move forward here. You're handling love differently because of you dealing with people that have been karmic to you. People, exactly. Stay away from negative people. You're backing away from the BS. Literally. Yeah, sip tea, because of what you know, spring and trapped in nature. I feel like you finally see things for what they are. And it's been affecting. Somebody could have been trying. What I'm really getting is you've been on your own journey to live out through your destiny, your purpose, your higher self. But somebody has been wanting to keep you in a space so they could elevate. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, altar is significant here, and loose lips, telling the wrong people things, red flags here. Somebody looked at you or viewed you as a threat to them. Your growth was a threat. But that's also why some of you, minus the family dynamic, this is why you're being guided, this month of July, to do things completely different. Don't say too much. Keep your mouth shut. Okay? Keep things limited. That's where we are. Structure. Somebody's Neptune can be in their 10th house as well. I think this is like you're breaking something here because it's time, and you need to do it with confidence, brave and bold. Do not be fearful. You have backing here with source. You're safe. So if you've been worried about that, you're safe. It was all an illusion. Literally.